Thank you everyone. Thank you Soham for helping me setting up this LinkedIn Live and Daksh. So let's start with what are the opportunities post GARP SCR certification exam. It's really a great exam to take from the preparation perspective. Whoever wants to land a job in sustainability and whoever working in the field, they can take up this particular exam, and it has provided immense value to me. I'll be taking it next year though, because I'm finishing some important stuff before that, and I'm also learning. So yeah, next year, best of luck to me. So yeah, let's go with the agenda for this particular workshop. So we have introduction to sustainability 101, because obviously you would like to know about my company. And we have introduction to SCR exam because you would like to know what this exam about. And we'll have a great panel discussion with peers. And we'll have again a Q&A with the guest. If you have any question, put down in the chat. Dakshan Soham will take care of that. Um, Again, about Sustainability 101, we offer skill-based training program, and currently we have offered 23 plus workshop on different topics which are related, and whichever things which as an organization we have seen a gap in the industry, we are trying to provide such uh, courses and workshop and bootcamp. There is a we are also having a knowledge sharing. We are also known as a knowledge sharing platform, and we have conducted a highly successful workshop on ESG topics like carbon market and sustainable finance, which are really important to learn. Again, recently we have completed with our GHG accounting advanced course, where we have in depth like gone to all the scope 1, scope 2, scope 3 analysis and understood entire gamut of GHG protocol and ISO 14,064. We also offer corporate training courses. We recently offered EcoVadis and many other trainings related to ESG, related to frameworks. Coming to our next slide, what do we have in plan for GRP SCR? So obviously we have a chapter wise plan, and I want our guests to take over to entire chapter with you. And before that, you must come prepared for this particular exam, because that is a GRP SCR provider book, which is really comprehensive. It's like a Bible to me, because it has everything which is needed. What we are providing in this GRP SCR study material, because we saw a lot of people are getting failed at this, and not due to they are not good at it, but because there is lack of material available. If in case you are new person for this particular sector, you will face a lot of jargons and everything. And later we have like we developed this GRP SCR training past in April and September. We have done the same, and this year we are trying to again build it in a very fresh manner, because we have certified as a GRP SCR exam preparation providers. And we have pre-session quizzes, post-session quizzes, and sample questionnaire and mock test, and our practice guidance session. This is our workshop schedule, which is coming upcoming on 6th of this month. And I wish you could join, even if you are not preparing for the exam. Take a look at it. It would be great to understand and upgrade your knowledge. These are our peers. I have found out really great peers who are ready to come on board and teach you for at least 2 hours about the chapters which I'm showing right now. We have a foundation of climate change. What is climate change, taken by Devangna, then sustainability, basics and more. So Sinjini, who have taken previously lectures here. Climate change risk, which is taken by Anandita. All of them are really great resourceful person whom I found out. Green sustainability and climate policy, which is a really interesting chapter in GRP SCR book. We also have green and sustainable finance, climate risk measurement and management. We have climate models and scenario analysis. We also have net zero. We also have climate and nature risk assessment and transition planning, carbon reporting. These two chapters have added recently. So will be taken by really amazing speakers who knows in and out about it. And later I would like Ayush sir, who can come um, on board and panel and talk about what is this GRP SCR exam, and a little about his experience about passing the exam, and he has taken a part of our previous GRP SCR guidance workshop. So he would like to share some bits of it. Hi, Anand sir. Hi, Ayush sir.
Thank you, Pratiksha. Thank you for having me here. So, hi all, I am Ayush. Like you, I was also interested in taking the GARP SCR exam last time, and I had attended a similar session organized by Pratiksha and Sustainability 101 in March. And thanks to the guidance provided by Sustainability 101, I successfully cleared the GARP SCR exam in April. So, I'll be starting off by providing a brief overview of GARP SCR exam. Next slide, please. Next slide. So, as we all know, GARP is widely recognized for its FRM certification, right? So, now speaking of GARP SCR certification, it is also a leading credential specifically focused on climate risk. So, while there are other ESG related certification, what makes SCR stand out is that it is designed specifically for professionals who want to deepen their understanding and expertise in climate risk management. The curriculum offers a comprehensive overview of concepts related to climate risk and sustainability, and it continually is updated to meet market demands. As more financial and non-financial firms are integrating sustainability due to climate change, this course is ideal for professionals looking to work in climate risk, either in finance or any other sector, because climate change is something that is impacting all industries without any exception. Next slide, please. So I will going through the GARP SCR exam in a nutshell. First of all, the mode of exam is computer-based test and is available at Pearson VUE test sites. Exam occurs twice in a year, that is in April and October. So from October onwards, 2 new topics are added, which we'll be detailing in coming slides. The number of questions have also changed. Now the exam is going to be of 4-hour duration and will consist of 90 questions along with 2 case studies. The preparation time needed on an average is around 100 to 130 hours, and it basically depends on the background of the candidate from where he is coming or she is coming from. Next slide, please. Speaking of the curriculum, as Pratiksha said, there are 10 chapters that are part of the syllabus. And the new chapters that are added are Chapter 9, that is Climate and Nature Risk Assessment, and Chapter 10, Transition Planning and Carbon Reporting. You can also see on the right side the weightage of each chapter. So one needs to prepare each chapter according to weightage it carries in the examination. For example, the one highlighted, that is Chapter 6, Climate Risk Measurement and Measurement and Management, has the highest weightage, and one needs to devote maximum amount of time for this chapter. Also, one needs to be thorough with the underlying concept in the chapters. And post completing the chapter, it is very necessary that one should check with the learning objectives that is given at the start of the chapter. Why I am saying this? Because questions asked in SCR examination are mostly based to learning objective and are practical scenario based and have interlinkages with all chapters. Next slide, please. So for non-GARP members, now the standard fees is $725, as you can see on the screen, and $825 is the standard fees for registration right now for October 2024. Further, unsuccessful candidate can retake exam within next 2 cycle, paying a fee of $350. Once successful, the candidate are provided with an electronic certificate and a digital badge, which one can showcase on social media as well. And once a candidate has successfully cleared GARP SCR, so on the dashboard of that candidate, a CPD section is uploaded, where different topics and activities related to risk are posted. in every 2-year cycle, the cycle is of 2 years, and one needs to complete 20 credit points on voluntary basis. While this CPD is not mandatory, but it is strongly encouraged by GAR as it helps keeping one updated with the changes occurring in the field. Next slide, please. So on screen, we can see the exam pass rate and important date for upcoming GARP examination. So now the registration for October 2024 is on, and the standard registration deadline is 30th September. The scheduling deadline is 31st October, and it is recommended that one must book exam schedule early, as at times in certain places slots get booked very early. Further, as you can see, the exam is highly competitive. The pass rate last time was only 47%. So I personally feel that joining a good guidance program can put one ahead of the competition. Next slide, please. Now, even when I was also giving examination, I had this doubt that what is the difference between registration and scheduling. Like in India, once we register, we are ready to take the examination. But international examinations are a bit different. First, you will have to registration. Registration is when we sign up for an examination and make payment for a specific exam window. Post registering, one can choose the exact location, center, date, and time from where a candidate would like to appear for the examination. That is subject to availability. And we can schedule our examination to another date in the time window, provided we are doing it 48 hours before the start of originally scheduled examination. Now, before ending, I would like to provide two important tips here related to exam taking. So these are my two takeaways. First is that seeing the exam center beforehand is important, as this exam requires concentration. So prefer those centers which are in quieter places, or choose time slots which are quieter. So this helped me a lot because first I had chosen exam center which was in a busy traffic. So I rescheduled and took an exam from some other place. Also, an important point that I would like to mention, because one of my friend could not give exam as he was not carrying government issued ID card. So always carry two government issued ID card, as some center check not only one but two cards. So that's it from me, Pratiksha. All the best to everyone. Over to you. Thank you.
Hi, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ayush sir. It was wonderful to hear you. We'll get you again in the panel when we will start the panel discussion. Great. Let me take you to the Sustainability 101 plan. So we are GARP certified, and you can see our logo on GRP SCR website. And we have this plan for you if you are ready or even preparing for this particular exam. So we have a chapter-wise learning plan. We do give comprehensive glossary list. If you have any doubt, our team and everyone supports you. Interactive MCQ sessions, because after each session, after each chapter learning, I would say every day we'll have a MCQ discussion with the peers, and post lecture practice question and study material. Will also give you a mock exam to scare you off that how much you have practiced. But yeah, I hope everybody do practice for this particular exam and get a good marks and get a passing rate of above 50%, because you have seen the passing rate was really like 50%. So even 2,000 people are appearing for an exam, 1,000 people are not able to succeed in the but it's not something that a lot of problems we face. But I think you are paying a higher amount for this particular exam, then do give your 1 month or 2 month rigorously and start preparing for this. Next, we have our panel for today. So I would like if they can switch on their cameras and then we can speak to them. And I would like to invite Akshaya, Mehendra sir, and Taslima. If you open your mic, we will be able to see you.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, great. So I'll be sharing my screen, but your guys are not there on the LinkedIn, so I'll just close my screen sharing and again share it. We have a Mahendra sir with us. No problem. He'll join. Um, so yeah, first question it was for Mahendra sir, but we'll skip it for now because he's not there. So next question for Akshaya, that you recently transitioned into a new role focused on ESG. And can you share how this move came about? And was it because of you prepare for GRP SCR, or can you give us some introduction about yourself and just answer to the Q&A?
Absolutely. So I have my background in manufacturing industries mostly, but I was working with sustainability strategy and reporting and energy efficiency measures at the factory and plant. But for some time, I had been feeling that I want to make this switch into something more into the finance and the risk sector, banking sector, or yeah. So I that's why I took up the SCR certification, and through this process, it helped me learn a lot more about the climate risk, how to assess it, more into the sustainability finance, the green bonds, sustainability linked bonds, etc., which was something very new for me. And it was during this exam, when I was studying for the exam, that I took up applying for new jobs as well. And with Volt, what I do now is I'm a CSRD reporting manager. So a big part of CSRD reporting is the climate risk piece. It's the assurance, it's the risk, the impact, the risk, the opportunities that come with every disclosure element, and how you can maintain that compliance. So that's how I would say that the GARP helped me to do this role in a better manner. Yeah.
Yeah, got it. Amazing. Do you want to share anything extra on how to prepare for this particular exam and what kind of peers can apply for this?
I think one thing that really helped me, and I'm not saying this because I did the workshop with Sustainability 101, but it's mainly I realized when I was doing these practice questions, etc., a lot of times I have gotten the answer wrong. But then in the evenings when we would open WhatsApp and have these discussions, it just gave me another perspective, because sometimes because of the background, the experience, and the knowledge that you have, you would think in a certain manner that this is the right approach in your head. But when you discuss it, then you get to know that, there is another approach as well that you can think. And that is what I think helped slowly change certain things the way I think. And that helped me answer some questions very easily towards. So it's more about, I think, understanding the concept. And yeah.
Nice. I think great. I think, yeah, that is what you need, a community to think alike and talk alike so that you can narrow it down your question more and more and get answers to it. Thank you so much, Akshaya, for coming. And we have few questions, so I'll get back to that again. If you have time, just please be back. And next question for Taslima. Hi, Taslima. After a long time, I'm seeing you. And
Hello, how are
that,
you?
yeah, I'm great. Thank you. And I saw that you graduated from TIS and you joined the Sustainalytics Morningstar vertical. And how are you doing in the journey of this Sustainalytics? And also, like, how did the GRP SCR certification influence you? What benefits, specific benefit you got from the certificate? And you were not there in the past few sessions of ours or workshop, but you tackle it alone, or did you take a help of some another external facility or faculty?
Yeah, so the work that I do is closely related to climate change only. So most of the product that I'm working for is low carbon transition rating. So most of my work basically revolves around climate and climate change. And so the company also, emphasizes a lot on certifications, specifically two certifications, that is GARP SCR, and the second one is CFA ESG. So because ESG is the broader umbrella term. So I was interested because a lot of other people around me were also giving, and it does have some tangible benefits because, it acts as a differentiating factor when you're being considered for better roles or a niche role like climate risk analyst or something like that. So I was like, okay, let's give it a try. So I registered for the exam and I did prepare it alone. Uh, it is tricky. This exam is tricky, but then once you have you understand the question, go through the question paper and understand the question once, then I think it's not that difficult. You can easily crack it. But yeah, help always helps. Like, if you get some external help, because I had some seniors who helped me through, like, okay, this is how you're supposed to prepare. This is how you should take the exam. That kind of helped me. It gave me a framework. So yeah, that's what I did. And any other question that you have?
I think, yeah, amazing. I mean, you have learned it on yourself, but which chapter or what chapter did you like the most in GRP SCR exam?
For me, okay, also it helped me, or I was able to do it alone because I have a background in this. Because, my bachelor's or my master's was in environment, climate change, and sustainability studies itself. So I was kind of familiar with a lot of topics, but then book is extensive. There are a lot of new topics that we get to know. But people who do not have the background, I think it will be difficult for them to do it all alone. So obviously they would need some help. Um, Apart from the chapters, I really like the green finance chapter. That's really interesting because I'm like really interested in green finance now. So I'm reading about green bonds, social bonds, sustainability bonds, and all these things.
Got it.
So yeah, that is one of my favorite chapters.
Thank you so much for coming and giving your time. Really great to learn from you, and I hope you become a great in sustainalytics and great opportunities come to your place. Okay, we can move on to Ayush sir. Like, do you have any tips or something, or shall we move on to the ask us anything question? Ayush sir?
Yes, I agree with Taslima what she said that focusing on the content is very important. And also one more important thing is that there is no negative marking in this paper. So one should try to attempt all the questions. So
Okay.
that's it.
We have a question from Devendra sir. He says that I hold 23 years of finance experience. However, I would like to know how getting GRP SCR certification helps me in my career. Will it help me to switch in sustainable finance at same level that I'm holding?
May I answer that question?
Yeah, please, sir.
Hi, my name is Manosh. Thank you, S101. Thank you, listeners, for coming online and hearing what so your query is.
There is some network issue. Manu, sir, there is a internet.
Is it okay now? Is it
No.
okay now? Is it okay now? Is it okay now?
It's better, sir. It's better, sir.
It's better.
Okay. But do you get any sounds, background sounds?
No, it's all good. Please continue.
Perfect. So basically, as I was saying, sorry for the interruption. Your experience of 23 years is bang on target. What SCR essentially does is give you a very wide, broad brush approach to what risk management in climate, etc., under the banner of ESG is all about. That's what it gives you a perspective of. Now, your experience essentially helps you top it up with the GARP SCR. This is essentially what it does.
Okay, and I have another question from Paras sir. He's from Punjab Sind Bank. He's asking, I'm working in public sector bank and having almost 11 years of experience in the various domain of commercial banking. How this certification is going to help my career growth? He has experience of 11 years old in commercial banking.
There are two questions that come up front when a person does the GARP SCR, or for that matter, any particular skilling program. Is that, does he get a job enhancement or does he get a job opening? There are mixed answers to these because essentially your job openings come basically based on your or person's past profile and what the job opening requirements essentially are. But what the skilling program essentially does to you is gives you a very broad perspective, which I mentioned earlier. Along with that, there are so many other aspects, like, for example, the regulatory aspect, what your bank's profile is, what your bank's agenda is. All of these things basically converge eventually to give you a opening in any particular location, any particular vocations for that matter.
Okay. Do you have another solution, Akansha? Akshaya?
No, so mainly I think what the SCR does prepare you for, I mean, it does give you a career growth because you in a way you're having this upskillment wherein you're learning more about the new regulations. The regulations are constantly changing. You're understanding a bit more about what drives the financial industry to move and transition towards sustainability and climate change. There's a lot of investments being made now. The scope just widens. Like if you're in the, for example, construction sector, then you want to go and apply for a loan for an infrastructure project that is a bit more on the green side. Then, if you are able to meet certain criteria and if you understand how to do the risk assessment of it, and then you can approach for different kind of funding, etc. So I think my perspective was when I took this exam that you can apply the learnings from this because risk assessment is very sector agnostic. Again, green finance can also be very sector agnostic, and no matter which sector you come from, it can be applied to your current career. You can grow in a role, you can take on a new responsibility. But yeah, that's my take.
Great. Amazing, amazing. Thank you so much, everybody, to participate. And I hope this particular LinkedIn Live has helped you understand GRP SCR exam. Here is our WhatsApp community scanner. You can join us. And if you want to know more about it, you can let us know. And so, can you take up a stage and close it?
Yes. Seriously and sincere apologies for every technical glitch that happened from our side. But we all thank you a lot for keeping the patience with us and bearing with us. And it's been a great ride, the whole session and the whole. In fact, I had so many queries solved myself, even though I'm going to take up the exam next year, supposedly. But seriously, thank you for all the patience and thank you for all the support that you gave us. And we wish that you continue giving us the same support henceforth as well. Thank you, Akshay. Thank you, Ayush sir. Thank you, Taslima ma'am. And yes, I guess we are good to close the following meeting now. And yes,
Bye, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
thank you. Thank you again for